Okay, I think I'm live. Hey guys, it's Dieselworks123 here, and well, I've built a new setup here. Let's have a quick look at this setup. Oh yep, I'm happy with this. We got some Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, and it goes way up there. And then more. Okay, so I think we're back on now, guys. I think we're on? Good. Okay, so let me flip the camera back round. There we go. So yeah, we're going to be looking at some vintage Thomas stuff. Books, to be exact. So, I want to start with... I'll start with these ones. So, who out there remembers the Ladybird Thomas books? That's what they're called? Ladybird? Yeah. If you don't know, I'm talking about these ones here. These were hardcover books that included 2 stories from the whole series there. I'm pretty sure that was the whole series. And it had really nice illustrations and pictures from the TV series, some rare shots in there. Yeah, so I've got 3 of these ones, which is, and as you can see here, kind of paid about 50 cents each. I have 2 of these ones, which are the Thomas and Terence. Yep, some nice pictures in there. Really nice books. I don't think you can get children's books like this anymore, which is kind of sad, but oh well. I have 2 of these ones, Thomas and Bertie and Thomas Down the Mine. Still got these illustrations up there. Really cool as well. On the back and the front, they had these types of pictures here. Let's show you the front. Yeah. Only one I have of this one. Thomas and the Stout Toby and the Stout Gentleman, sorry, and Thomas in Trouble. Quite nice things there. Nice pictures. One of these, Edward Gordon and Henry and Off the Rails. Alright, we're back. So yeah. Really were. Also had this one, Thomas, Percy and the Coal, and Saved from Scrap. That was only a 2-story one, but that doesn't worry me. Thomas and Trevor and Duck Takes Charge. And the final one of these was Thomas Comes to Breakfast and Boko the Diesel. Had different pictures here. We've got Duck, Daisy, Diesel, James, Boko, Bill and Ben. Who we got at the front? Thomas, Trevor, Percy, Harold and... So that was the Ladybird books. So now we're going to go on to arguably the most popular books from the Thomas and Friends, or Thomas the Tank Engine, whatever you want to call it. The Railway series. Now, I don't have very many of these at all, but we'll go through and I'll show you each one that I've got. So this was the last one that came out, which I actually managed to get brand new in a shop. Thomas and his friends. Christopher Audrey. These enterprising engines. Why are we not in focus? Come on, camera. There we go. Enterprising engines, number 23. Thomas and the Twins, number 33. Oliver the Great Western Engine, or Oliver the Western Engine, number 24. This was one of my favourites, Engines. And it was this book here they adapted into those season 20 episodes for, I think it was, what book had, I'm pretty sure it was Tit for Tat. They didn't do Ballast, I know that, which would have been really cool to see. Yep, there's Tit for Tat, which they evolved into a season 20 episode. Mike's Whistle, which was also in season 20. And I'm pretty sure Useful Railway was here as well. Yep, there we go, Useful Railway. This one's really battered, the twin engines. I got most of these ones were second hand, so yeah. Duck and the Diesel Engine. Mainline Engines. Another favourite of mine, Gordon the Big Engine. Henry the Green. And this is by far the oldest one I've got, and it is literally falling apart. It is Edward the Blue Engine. I can't remember when this one was published. I'm just trying to see if I can find a date anywhere without this book completely falling apart. Oh, well, there we go. First published in 1954, second impression 1957, third impression 1961, and fourth impression 1965. So I can't exactly tell you when this one particularly came out, but yeah, you can see it is literally falling apart. So that's my small Railway series books. And I say small ones because I also have a set of big ones. Yes, we got a size upgrade for these books. These were for the Thomas the Tank Engine book clubs, and I managed to find most of these at a flea market. So let's have a look at the ones that I've got here. We got Buzz, and they are literally just Railway series books printed in a bigger size. Hey, look, he's dabbing. We've got Thomas and Bertie. Come on, camera, focus up. There we go, Thomas and Bertie. Definitely my favourite episode is Rux. Well, just in general, season 4 was my favourite. Thomas the Runaway, which was incorporated in this episode. Ducks and Dukes. This one I didn't really understand. That I found really neat once I understand these sorts of things was that Dolgok and Talyllyn were in here. Skarloey and Rheneas's real counterparts on the Talyllyn Railway. And it even says their names, Talyllyn and Dolgok. Bowled Out, another great season 4 episode and another great Railway series book. Toby the Tram Engine. This one was a bit generic for me. I'm not too big of a Toby fan, to be honest, if I do say so myself. But that's my opinion, that is not yours, so please don't hate. Very nice pictures. Hey, we've got one person watching at the moment. Who have we got? Can I see? I don't think I can see. Yeah, no, I can't see who's watching. If you're watching, can you maybe leave a comment and see, so I can see who's watching. And there we go, we got the original Thomas the Tank Engine. Gordon the Big Engine. Which, oddly enough, is different to the small Railway series version. I've just noticed that. 2 different covers. Pretty sure they had the same stories in them, though. Let me just check that. So, first one was Leaves. Okay. Was the first one in here Leaves? No, the first one in here was Off the Rails. Is Leaves in here? Yes, it is. Okay. And we got James the Red Engine. There we go. And finally, Henry the Green Engine. And I want to know if the stories in this one are in the same order as the small one. So what's the first one here? The Flying Kipper is the first one in this one. Where's Henry's book? Here it is. Sorry guys, I'm a bit unprofessional for my live streams. Yeah, again, the first story in here is Coal. So they're in different orders in here compared to the small and big ones. But that was all of the bigger Railway series books, or the Thomas the Tank Engine Club books, I'll call them. And next up, oh, I'm dropping the books everywhere. Now we're on to the really big Railway Series books, which contain a lot of stories in them. This was the first one that I got. This was a second-hand one. And if I open it up, collection, that was all the stories in this book. Great selection of the Railway Series books, including the main characters Thomas, Percy, Toby, Edward, Gordon, Henry and James. And something I found out was this book has actually been re-released a few times. I can confidently say that, because here is another book labelled the Thomas and Friends, Thomas the Tank Engine Story Collection. Now the thing is, yes, it's got a different cover, and actually a much nicer cover in my opinion. But if we open it up, it's got the exact same set of stories in it. Just in an updated version. I actually think this one was brought out for the 60th anniversary, I think. It was either the 60th anniversary or the 65th anniversary. Just trying to find a date on this. Let's have a look. 2014? 2014, so the year before the 70th anniversary. Wow. Okay. This one I actually bought brand new from a shop, and there you can see the price for it. It was pretty hefty. $28. Yeah. But, yeah, it's quite interesting to see that these two books are exactly the same apart from the cover. They have both got the exact same stories in them. I think that was actually all of my Railway Series books. So we'll be moving on to some different types of books. Here's one of the annuals. I honestly can't remember what year this annual is. So I've got two people watching. Does anyone have this annual? Where it was from? Because I honestly don't know. What I do know though is it was second hand and definitely has been loved. I mean, look how the way they've spelt Percy, P-I-C-I, P-C, P-C. Is that what it's called? I don't know. But yeah, it's been through quite a bit yet, coloured in, all this sort of things. But it had some really interesting stories and activities in it. And that was the lovely back picture. Speaking of, hang on a minute, I've got some more books up there that would actually fit into this category. I'll go get them, because these are by far my most rare Thomas books. Just give me a minute, guys. So these ones I actually have pinned up on my wall and sealed in bags. Now, I have shown this one, I've shown this particular book on YouTube before, and I constantly get people asking me to read this for them. And when I was a bit younger, I was like, no, sorry, that doesn't seem like a video I'd be interested in. But because it's happened so many times, I might end up doing it. Because it's been requested of me quite a few times, and that is to read the 1979 Thomas the Tank Engine Annual. This was in stellar condition. I found it at a flea market. I was expecting, oh, okay, now this isn't going to be that great condition. But it's got nothing inside. Like, look at that. There's Reverend Wilbert Awdry with his model railway of Sodor. Meeting the characters. It was such a lovely book. And real life images, like these are signing people's Railway Series books. Thomas Jr. right there kind of looks like Duke a little bit to me. Just me? I don't know. Jock the Arsdale engine, congrats on 10,000 subscribers. Thank you very much. I was unbelievably speechless when I found out I was at 10,000 subscribers. So thank you very much, Jock the Arsdale engine. But you can see here like the the crosswords, none of this has been filled out. I could not believe my eyes when I saw this, and I think I only paid like $1 for this. And like, it goes into real life engines, like I think somewhere here it talks about the Stephenson's rockets or the Flying Scotsman. There's Duke's real counterparts, some actual Teleflin railway engines. There was a specific Teleflin railway section in here. Oh yeah, there we go, there's some real engines. There's the Mallard, or 4468 as some people call her. Some really nice pictures of model railways. See, this type of book wasn't really for children, it was more for the older fans. And look, Nancy's Railway Crossing, a crossword. Nancy, who remembers her? Cleaning Skarloey before Rheneas was due to return home. Some more real life engines. Those are the Arsdale engines. How cool is that? There is literal proof of the real Arsdale engines. And there's a Railway Series illustration of Audrey with the Arsdale engines, Mike, Cracks and Bert. And then, oh, here we go. The real Teleflin engines. There's Dolgok and Teleflin. Railway museums, all that sort of stuff. It's really detailed when it goes into all this type of real railway realism. Oh, here we go. This was the Teleflin section. And there was the beautiful illustration of Teleflin. I've always loved that illustration of Teleflin. It's really, really nice. And there's some more pictures there of the Teleflin railway engines. Beautiful railway. I really wish I could go there. And there was even a game at the back. This book is in perfect condition. I absolutely love the fact that I have it. A bag now. There's one other book that I do have, which is also sealed in a bag. And I dare say it's even more rarer than this annual, because I had no idea it existed. And that book is the Reverend W. Awdry's Famous Engines colouring book. I had no idea this was a thing. Not a clue. And what's even more interesting is I can't find a date for this. All I know is I found it in a vintage bookshop, and it was quite pricey. But open it up, you can see that none of these pages have been coloured in. How cool is this? I mean, look at that. Any true Railway Series fan would have so much fun colouring these things in. It's Thomas colouring books, and just books in general like this today. Oh, look at that. There's Duke, Stepney and Duck. I think that's Gordon. Should know who that is. I'm going to say that's... No, that's not Sir Handel. Sir Handel has a round boiler. Is that Rheneas? Yeah, I think that's Rheneas. Oh, well, there we go. Rheneas fills up with water and enjoys a whirlwind rest. Okay. Yeah, it's such a beautiful book. Absolutely beautiful. I really want to scan these pictures so that I can post them online so that people can actually get these images and actually colour them in. Like, digitally scan them. Oh, okay, well, there's how much I ended up paying for the book. $10, but oh my god, that was so worth it. And the cover is the same on both sides, but yeah, it's got no info about dates. It's just the cover and then goes straight to the first book, to the first page. But yes, that was one of my crowning achievements, finding that book. That is one of the most rarest finds, and it's why it's sealed in a plastic bag. So, next we're going to go on to my personal favourites of these vintage Thomas books. Who out there... Okay, we've got two people watching. If you're watching, Who had the Buzz books? Do you remember the Buzz books? If you can't remember Buzz books, this is what they were. And my God, my grandma would buy me bulk loads of these when I was little because they were only a few dollars. And I mean, if I can stack all of my Buzz books onto one pile, that'd be really good. Oh God, try not to drop them. These are all my Buzz books. If I just tilt the tripod, yeah, so many of them. I think I might just chuck these aside for now. And we'll go through each one. I'm not going to be showing you the pages for these ones because there's just so many of them. So I'm just going to show you the covers and show you what I actually have. And I'm pretty sure I have these all in numerical order. So first off, Toby and the Stout Gentleman. Actually, I will show you the inside of one of them just to give you an idea of what they were like. Front and back pages were exactly the same. And then it had really nice, colourful images from the TV series. But there was Toby and the Stout Gentleman, Edward, Gordon and Henry, Thomas Goes Fishing, Gordon Off the Rails, James and the Tar Wagons, which I think was Dirty Objects, if I'm correct. Yeah, Dirty Objects. Thomas and the Trucks. Come on, focus. There we go. Thomas and the Trucks. Thomas's Christmas Party. Thomas Down the Mine. Percy Runs Away. Thomas in Trouble. Thomas and the Breakdown Train. This was my favourite. Out of all the Buzz books, this was my favourite. It's the one that I keep finding my favourite. Plus, I mean, just look at that cover. That is a really nice picture of Thomas and James together. The video and audio are out of sync. I'm not sure if that's me or you. Try refreshing the page or come back to the stream. I'm not too sure. But no, everything. I think that was the last season 1 book. So now we're on to season 2. Saved from Scrap. Thomas and Trevor. Duck Takes Charge. Pop Goes the Diesel. Thomas Comes to Breakfast. I'm pretty sure this was the one I used in the thumbnail, actually. Percy's Predicament. Come on, focus up, camera. There we go. Boko the Diseasel. Woolly Bear. Thomas Percy and the Coal. And now, oh, we're on to season 3 already. Wow. Season 3, I think I've got the most books for. Thomas Gets Bumped from the new TV series. Toby's Tightrope. Come on, focus up. Come on, camera. There we go. The Trouble with Mud. Thomas, Percy, and the Post Train. This was another one of my favourites. Nothing's Working. I don't actually have a way at the moment to see if it's working, because I'm in my office at the moment, so my laptop's out there. I don't want to really go out there and just check it. I'll have a look when I finish the stream and see what went wrong, because I'm actually streaming straight from my phone on the YouTube app. So I'm trying that for a change. And now we've got Gordon the Famous Visitor. Donald's Duck. Tender Engines. I can hear voices out in the lounge. I think my flatmate might be home to my partner. Oh yeah, for those who haven't guessed it or haven't seen it on my Facebook or my Instagram, I am having a baby. I'm going to be a father. So I'm really excited. Sorry, I'm taking it off topic books, but I'm really excited to be a father at the moment. As of doing this stream, my partner is 14 weeks and 2 days, I think. Can't remember. But hopefully soon we should be able to find out what gender, and we can find out whether we're going to have a little boy or a little girl. Mind you, if I have a little boy or a little girl, it doesn't really matter, because if it's a boy, he's got Thomas stuff to play with. If it's a girl, it's got ponies to play with. So, Thomas Percy and the Dragon. Got 2 people watching. Metric Train Boy, Buzz Books. Yes, Buzz Books are the best. And Jock the... sorry, I forgot your name. It disappeared before. Jock the Arsdale Engine, that's right. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm super excited. I really can't wait to be a father. It's going to be a new step in my life, but I will try and still upload videos to YouTube. Whether it be through live streams or proper videos. The Star Switcher. Yes, my significant other is pregnant. 14 weeks and about 2 days. We can't wait to find out what gender we're going to have. But I'm really happy. Thank you very much, guys. Oh, that was the last of the Season 3 books. So... Oh, wait, no, it wasn't. I just had a Season 4 book in the wrong place. Haha. Thank you, Star Switcher. Trust Thomas. This was another one of my favourites for the Buzz Books. I'm hitting the camera there. Mavis, looking very grumpy. No Joke for James. The Mischievous Twins. What episode was this? Because it's some of the books, they renamed the episodes. Oh god, what was that episode? What was that episode's name? Honestly, can't remember. Can anyone remember this name? It just escapes me now, the name of this episode. It's where they go and help Boko in the yard. I honestly can't remember the name of the episode. Was it the Mischievous Twins? I'm pretty sure this was... I swear that wasn't the name of the episode, but I could be wrong. I haven't watched Season 3 for a while. Time for Trouble. Buzz Books are getting into shot now. Okay, I'll move them a bit over. Getting a bit blurry. Diesel does it again. Come on, camera, focus up. There we go. Diesel does it again. A Scarf for Percy, which I believe that's a Thomas and Percy's Christmas adventure still, right there. Okay, now we're getting into the Season 4 books. I have 2 copies of Bulldog. One had one for you. Sorry, I have to look at these. One Good Turn, that's it. That's the one. One Good Turn is what Mischievous Engines was called. Where is that book? Where is it? There it is. Yeah, that's... I don't know why they renamed some of these. But, this... You don't understand. Season 4 is my favourite season. And just seeing all of these really nice pictures depicted in these Buzz Books. Just brings... Look at that. So many memories. So many memories. You Can't Win. Sorry, I have to look in this one as well. Oh, see, Season 4 was definitely the most beautiful looking Thomas season. It wasn't just because it had the narrow gauge engines in it. Though secretly between you and I, that was one big reason why I do like it, because I like the narrow gauge engines. But it's just the way all the sets for both the UK and the US, it was absolutely stellar. And this is the last of the Buzz Books. 4 Little Engines. Hi, Pratt, how are you? How is everyone today? Where are you guys in the world? How's life going? Let's just have a general conversation. A full stack of Buzz Books. 3, 4, and 5 tend to fight for my favourite a lot. Yeah, Season 3 was a little hit and miss for me. It's like they tried a bit too hard with Season 3. Season 4, in my opinion, was perfect. And Season 5 was... Oh my god, Season 5 for its terrible... Like, not terrible. It's terrifying and supernatural themes. It was bloody brilliant. But yeah, that was the last of my Buzz books. 4 little engines. Let's have a look inside. I would have shown you guys the rest of the Buzz... Oh, this one's a bit tattered, actually. I would show you the rest of the Buzz books, guys, but... yes. Takara Tomy trains. I do have some of them. You know what? We're taking a bit of a hiatus now. Let's have a look at some of these. Is there anything on this table that you guys like the look of and want me to have a closer look at for you? Oh, there's my... the days. But yeah, no, Takara Tomy. I really like these. Come on, focus up, camera. Focus. Focus. Come on, you want to. I know you want to. It's not focusing. Okay, well, I think that's the best I can do. But yeah, there's the paint splatter Thomas. This was one of the older ones without the couplings, and it was Duck. Why is my camera not focusing? Come on. See, that's the thing. I can't like manually focus it when I'm on a live stream. So that's the thing. This is a Diesel 10 that I actually converted to HO. We got normal Thomas. Oh my god, I really want this to focus up. Can we focus? Focus on the Thomas. No, that's not focusing. That is not focusing. Oh, it nearly wanted to. Nearly. Thomas Book Club. Yes, I do have some of those as well. There's Percy, Grumpy Face. Oh, it's so hard to see because you... Oh, there we go. Kinda see it. Why does the camera not want to focus? I'll try and block out the background so that it might focus. Is it going to work? Nah, sorry, it's not going to work, guys. But yeah, there's a Grumpy Percy. There we go. You can see it quite good now. And we also have Gordon. So yeah. Yes, I've already looked at the Book Club books. Is that what they're called? Book Club books. But I'll show you just one of them, just so for those of you who missed it. Yay, there's a Henry one. Yeah. Okay, so get rid of these Buzz books. Try not to drop them. What else can I show? Oh yes. Okay. What happened to your Thomas Paradise back in 2011? That's when I first started watching you. So basically the Thomas Paradise video was when I was living with my mum and I had my whole room to myself. Whereas now I've actually got an office and I feel like I'm really happy with the office at the moment because it is my own little room, my own little space to work in, and I can finally go through and build my own YouTube setup as I have done. It's literally just on a table with like a Hornby mat on it. And a giant cardboard cutout of Thomas. That was a bit off tracking. Okay, so the next book I think we'll have a look at, it doesn't really fall under the vintage or rare, but it was something that I really liked. And it was the Big Book of Engines. Who out there's got this one? It literally had... Hey, what's this? I don't know what that is. Okay. Yeah. Just had a lot of different engines from model eras, CGI eras. It even had some Railway Series characters in it somewhere. Like, there we go, Chinese Dragon. Do they even still do toys for the Chinese Dragon anymore? I mean, probably not. But yeah, it was a really nice book. But we want to look at vintage stuff, don't we? You want vintage? I'll give you vintage. How about Thomas Magazine Collection Vintage? These were really cool. One big display. Yes, it is. It's a on it, which at the time irritated me. You can't expect much Alright, sorry about that, guys. We had a bit of a connection problem. What are the Thomas Minis hanging in the background? Oh, those are DC ones. Hang on, I'll tilt the camera up. Why not? Okay. Oh, my phone's going... There we go. Okay, so the Thomas Minis. Up there. No, I can't zoom in. Okay. Yeah, there's 3 DC packs there, and then the SpongeBob pack. But the MLP movie, I have tried so hard to avoid spoilers, and someone uploaded, I think it was 3 of the new songs to YouTube, and I quickly scrolled past all the links because I knew that if I looked at them for too long, I would want to look at them. It does look amazing. I love the style of animation, and like, okay, trailers I don't really class as spoilers because, yeah, well, in a way they are spoilers, but it's a trailer. And so far, I love Rarity. Rarity in this movie looks like she's gonna be absolutely amazing. Just her sarcasm in some points of the trailer. I hate epic adventures. The bad guys have won. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, it's perfect. And then we've got some of the more modern magazines here. I don't have too many of the modern ones because I honestly preferred the retro ones. These weren't too bad though. They did come with some really nice posters. One might actually still have the poster in it. Let me just check. Yeah, this one still has one of the posters in it. It's Henry. Yeah. Hey, look. Henry's got a fold. Thoughts on Cars 3. I haven't seen Cars 3 yet. I do want to see it because I loved Cars 1 and I'm sorry, but I really liked Cars 2. Mater is my favourite character and he was the star of that second film. So I really liked Cars 2, but Cars 3, haven't seen anything other than DVD here in New Zealand. I'll watch it. Hey, look at that. Sorry guys, the stream keeps crashing for some reason. Any more recent purchases videos? And I could do so many of these recent purchases videos. I've bought so much stuff that I could make a whole series of them. If I really wanted to, I could have like 80 videos just of recent purchases. What was my most recent my most recent purchase was this McFarlane's Five Nights at Freddy's set, which, if I turn the camera around, you can actually see it in the background there, hiding behind the Take-Along Thomas. Yeah, this was my first exposure to McFarlane's toys. It's not bad, but it's not too good either. Like, the characters, it's the start of the stream all over again, guys. When I first started the stream, my stream kept getting interrupted, and I didn't know why, but it's doing it again. But I'm nearly at the 1 hour mark, so I might end it at 1 hour. But before I do, pardon me, is there anything here that you guys want to have a look at? I mean, I've got plenty of stuff here. Is there anything here that piques your interest? Is it the Harley Quinns over there? We've got some Five Nights at Freddy's playing. Quite a few people of raving about over Instagram are these. I honestly can't remember the name of these. Is there a name for these? I can't remember. Know what these things are called? I don't know. I found them in a second-hand shop. They were brand new in box. There's James. And the thing I really like about them is that the coupling rods actually move. And they actually fit on HO scale track. I don't know if many people knew that, but they actually do fit on HO track. There's Percy. We're not going to focus up again, are we? Come on, camera. You did it before when I was looking at this sort of stuff. Get it to focus there. There we go. That red engine, how are you? But yeah, and we've also got Thomas. And Thomas, I think, has got the most weathering on him. I did actually colour in his coupling rods, where I probably should have done that on James, because they're a bit harder to see on James. Put them back. Oh yeah, who out there... Oh, that's good that you're good that one red engine. Who out there collects Thomas Minis? I sure do. In fact, all my Thomas Minis are over there. Look at them all. There's so many of them. And then there's some more stuff up there. 190 minis. I think I've actually got about the same. But anyway, guys, yeah, the chat just, the stream keeps crashing, so now I'm going to take a break. I probably will do another stream tonight. Maybe after I've seen the new Thomas episode, I might do another stream and give my opinions on it. But yeah, if you guys want to chill out a bit later, maybe another 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours, I will be live again on the Dieselworks123 channel. You know, maybe we can have a talk, just a general talk about life, or Thomas, or maybe you guys see something there that you actually want to have a proper look at. Let me know. If there's something in this video that you saw that you want to have a good look at, and then I will show you, link it, comment it down in the comments, and, well, until next time, we'll be a few hours away. This is Dieselworks123 signing off, and I will see you guys in the next video.